Steve here from Advanced Global MSP Coaching. And today I want to talk about the 5 whys MSPs don't map the client request journey from cradle to grave. It's absolutely critical that MSPs know how to and do map the client request journey from new to complete. The reasons are really quite simple because you can't improve a process that you don't understand. And so you need to know the process in order to improve it. Or in this case, you can't improve the client experience unless you know what their experience is. Once the journey is known, there are several things you can do in the interest of operational improvements. You can understand, validate, and fix various staffing levels at different skill sets as well as different points in the journey from new to complete. You can look for bottlenecks, repetitive tasks, or other types of inefficiencies. And you can improve your client communication touch points, such as acknowledgement, assignment, disengagement, and so there are 5 reasons why MSPs struggle to map the journey from new to complete. The number one is the lack of defined workflows. And the reason you don't have defined workflows is because you're not categorizing client requests into different workflows in order to define those workflows and the process, the standard operating procedure that supports that workflow. As long as you're dumping the ticket in the queue and telling the text to figure it out, you don't have a process. So the first thing is you need to define your workflows so that you can define the process behind it. There's untapped PS automations, and there's also data limitations. The data limitations come from garbage in, garbage out. If you're not creating the data, you're not going to be able to define the process. You're not going to be able to improve your operations. There is the lack of specialized MSP training, and that mostly comes into the area of like resource planning and client experience. There's much research and much surveys, and there's a lot of experience available to you, but it's not within the channel and it's not within your organization. And then the last one is there's no time to build the right system. And we're all crazy busy. And even Advanced Global is crazy busy. So we've gone out and we've borrowed HDI. They're at thinkhdi.com, their client facing communication protocol based on their research and all the surveys of clients that they've done. And we've taken their protocol, we've adapted it to the Autotask PSA automation, so it's completely automated. And we're standing here as a guide on the side, willing to help you in a done for you program so you can roll out a better client experience so that you can map your journey from new to complete and you can improve it at each step along the way. And before we go, let me let you in on a little hint. Improving your client experience and especially your customer facing communication has nothing to do with anything we've talked about before this. It all stems off of a real time entry culture. If your techs are not turning in time in real time, then an automated client facing communication system isn't going to work. And if the automation system doesn't work, it's not going to provide a consistent client facing communication. So no protocol is going to help you. So we'll introduce it to you top down, but we build it out from the bottom up, starting with real-time time entry. If you need help or any more information, just reach out to us at info@mspcoaching.com and we'll schedule a free strategy call just to go into the details of the ins and outs of building a better client experience. That email address again is info@agmspcoaching.com. And other than that, Have an awesome day.